You must have a license to operate a motor vehicle. And I'm sure you don't.
The beloved sitcom Leave It to Beaver captured the essence of suburban family life in the 1950s, but behind the scenes, the show had its share of amusing mishaps. Viewers often remember the charming storylines and the endearing characters, yet many may not realize that some moments were left unedited, revealing the candidness of the cast. For instance, there are scenes where the actors break character, leading to genuine laughter that adds a layer of authenticity to the show. One notable blooper involves a scene where Beaver's antics go hilariously awry, showcasing the playful nature of the young actors. Furthermore, the chemistry among the cast often resulted in spontaneous moments that were too good to cut. The dynamics between the characters sometimes led to unexpected reactions that were captured on film, leaving fans with a glimpse of the fun they had while filming. These delightful blunders not only enhance the charm of the series, but also remind us that even in a perfect world, mistakes can bring joy.
Made us.
Yes, we heard something about that.
Well, come on, Beav.
The show premiered on October 4, 1957, coinciding with the launch of Sputnik 1, marking a significant day in American culture. Leave It to Beaver was a beloved sitcom that aired 234 episodes over 6 seasons, portraying suburban family life and serving as an escape from Cold War tensions. The series focused on the Cleaver family, particularly the young boy, Theodore Beaver Cleaver, and his experiences growing up in a typical American neighborhood. Beaver's adventures often highlighted the innocence of childhood, as well as the loving, yet sometimes humorous, dynamics within a family. The show's portrayal of family values and community life resonated with viewers, reflecting the ideals of the era. As the nation faced the anxieties of the Cold War, the show provided a comforting glimpse into a simpler, more stable world. Its relatable stories and characters became a staple of American television, influencing future family sitcoms and leaving a lasting legacy in popular culture.
Put on anybody's vacant lot?
I know that, Beaver. But I think in this case you can be called an accessory.
Despite the show's popularity, very few bloopers or outtakes from Leave It to Beaver survive. This scarcity is largely due to cost-saving measures that involved recycling film reels during the time the series was produced. The production team focused on efficiency and frugality, which meant that many of the raw materials, including outtakes, were often reused instead of being preserved. Occasionally, however, some bloopers or mistakes made their way into the aired episodes. These moments provided a rare glimpse into the off-screen antics of the cast and crew. Fans of the show sometimes enjoy spotting these errors, as they reveal the lighter side of the production process. The charm of these accidental moments adds to the nostalgic appeal of the series. Although the preserved bloopers are few, they serve as a reminder of the human elements involved in creating television. The laughter and camaraderie behind the scenes can sometimes be felt even through those brief, unintentional slips that made it to the screen.
Not scared, are you?
No. Are you?
Well, of course not. Now let's...
In a 1963 episode of Leave It to Beaver, a wall calendar displayed the wrong year, showing 1961 instead of the current year, 1963. This amusing oversight by the prop department added a light-hearted touch to the show, which was known for its family-friendly humor and relatable situations. Such errors often go unnoticed by viewers but can bring a smile to those who catch them. Additionally, throughout the series, the characters' ages were portrayed inconsistently, particularly between Wally and Beaver. As the show progressed, viewers noticed a notable change in the age gap between the two brothers by the final season. This inconsistency in character ages can be attributed to the natural aging of the actors, as well as the show's evolving storyline. While these details may seem minor, they contribute to the charm and nostalgia of Leave It to Beaver, reminding audiences of the simpler times depicted in the series.
Through the window. Isn't it wonderful you have such an important job?
Well, I'm just starting out now.
In one memorable episode of Leave It to Beaver, Wally's friend Eddie makes a humorous mistake by incorrectly identifying the author of a well-known novel. This small blunder adds a layer of charm to the series, showcasing the innocent and often comical misunderstandings that can occur in everyday life. Such minor inaccuracies are part of what makes the show relatable and endearing to its audience. The writers drew from their own childhood experiences, infusing the show with authenticity and realism. By reflecting on their lives, they crafted family dynamics that resonated with viewers. The interactions between characters, like the playful banter and the lessons learned, mirror real-life situations that families often encounter. This connection to personal history not only enriched the storytelling but also established Leave It to Beaver as a timeless portrayal of American family life. The blend of humor and genuine experiences allows the show to remain relevant, inviting audiences to reflect on their own upbringing and relationships.
Hi, Mom.
You're home early.
Yeah, they called off basketball practice.
Barbara Billingsley played the role of June Cleaver in the classic TV series Leave It to Beaver. Her portrayal brought a warm and nurturing quality to the character, making her a beloved mother figure. Billingsley contributed significantly to the show by providing feedback on how a real mother might react to her children's misbehavior. This insight helped enhance the authenticity of the show, making the Cleaver family relatable to viewers. Her ability to infuse genuine maternal instincts into June Cleaver allowed the audience to see a realistic depiction of family life during the 1950s. In addition to Billingsley's contributions, Hugh Beaumont, who portrayed Ward Cleaver, brought a unique perspective to his character. Beaumont was not only an actor but also an ordained Methodist minister. This background lent his character a sense of wisdom and integrity that resonated with audiences. Beaumont's experience as a minister informed his portrayal of a father who was both caring and authoritative. His ability to convey moral lessons and guidance added depth to the show, making it a staple of family programming during its original run. The combination of Billingsley's maternal insights and Beaumont's grounded portrayal created a dynamic that captured the essence of family life in a way that continues to be appreciated by fans today.
Was it?
Yeah. You took it up by yourself, didn't you?
During the audition process for the show, Jerry Mathers, who would go on to portray the beloved character Beaver Cleaver, made a lasting impression on the producers. His earnest personality shone through, and his eagerness to attend his Cub Scout meeting after the audition showcased his youthful enthusiasm and relatability. This genuine spirit resonated with the casting team, leading them to believe he was the perfect fit for the role. Initially, the series was going to be titled Wally and the Beaver, focusing on Beaver's older brother, Wally. However, after viewing the pilot episode, the producers quickly realized that Beaver was the true star of the show. His character's innocent adventures and misadventures, along with his charming interactions with family and friends, captured the essence of childhood in a way that appealed to audiences. This shift in focus helped solidify Leave It to Beaver as a classic family sitcom, highlighting the importance of the young protagonist and his relatable experiences growing up in a suburban setting. The show ultimately became a defining representation of American family life in the 1950s, with Beaver's character at its heart.
Maybe next weekend we can get together. Oh, no, that's right. The track team's got a big triangle meet up at Bellport. Look.
The pilot episode of Leave It to Beaver, titled It's a Small World, originally aired as part of an anthology series. This pilot set the stage for what would become a beloved standalone show, capturing the essence of suburban family life in the 1950s. The series introduced audiences to the Cleaver family, particularly focusing on the adventures and misadventures of young Theodore Beaver Cleaver, played by Jerry Mathers. As the show developed, it became a staple of American television, showcasing the innocence and challenges of childhood. Barbara Billingsley, who portrayed the matriarch June Cleaver, faced a unique challenge as her on-screen sons Mathers and Tony Dow, who played Wally Cleaver, began to grow taller. To maintain the visual balance and authority of her character, Billingsley opted for high heels. This practical choice allowed her to appear taller than her sons, which was important for the dynamics of their family interactions. The clever use of footwear contributed to the show's charm, allowing Billingsley to embody the idealized mother figure while navigating the changing heights of her children. The combination of relatable storylines and the authentic portrayal of family life resonated with audiences, making Leave It to Beaver a significant part of television history. The show's legacy continues to influence family-oriented programming, showcasing the importance of clever solutions in storytelling and character portrayal. In its second episode titled Captain Jack, Leave It to Beaver made television history by featuring a toilet on screen for the first time. This moment was significant as it broke a long-standing taboo in television programming, reflecting a shift towards more realistic portrayals of family life. The inclusion of such an everyday object was a bold move for the time, showcasing the show's commitment to depicting the challenges and humor of suburban family life. However, this milestone was marred by personal struggles for Hugh Beaumont, who played the father Ward Cleaver. While filming the series, Beaumont faced a family tragedy that deeply affected him. This personal loss created a complex relationship with the show, as he navigated the demands of his role while coping with his grief. Despite the challenges, Beaumont's performance contributed to the show's enduring legacy, making it a beloved classic that resonated with audiences for its genuine portrayal of family dynamics.
Not a ball for playing catch with. It's a ball for looking at. Yeah.
Despite its initial struggles, the series Leave It to Beaver faced near cancellation after its first season due to low ratings. However, ABC recognized its potential and revived the show, which eventually blossomed into a top-rated program. The Cleaver family quickly became a staple of American television, capturing the essence of suburban life in a way that resonated with many viewers. The town of Mayfield, where the Cleavers lived, was intentionally left ambiguous. This choice allowed audiences to relate more personally to the family's experiences, as they could imagine Mayfield as a reflection of their own communities. The lack of a specific location meant that viewers from various backgrounds could see themselves in the Cleaver family's everyday adventures and challenges. This clever storytelling technique contributed to the show's enduring popularity and helped it become a beloved classic in American television history. The relatable scenarios and universal themes of childhood and family life made Leave It to Beaver a significant part of the cultural landscape.
Well, you know what crybabies girls are.
Oh, she didn't cry.
When a joke on Leave It to Beaver received too much laughter from the audience, it was often cut to maintain the show's gentle humor and tone. This careful approach to comedy helped the series stand out as a heartwarming depiction of family life in the 1950s. The creators aimed to present relatable situations that resonated with viewers, while ensuring that the humor remained light and family-friendly. The laughter was carefully measured, allowing for moments of genuine connection without overwhelming the narrative. Additionally, Leave It to Beaver was one of the first shows to end with a planned series finale, which allowed the characters' arcs to reach a natural conclusion. This thoughtful decision provided closure for the audience and gave the characters a chance to reflect on their growth throughout the series. The finale was crafted to tie up loose ends while maintaining the show's signature charm. As a result, viewers were left with a sense of satisfaction, knowing that the characters they had come to love had completed their journeys in a meaningful way. The blend of humor and a well-planned conclusion contributed to the lasting legacy of Leave It to Beaver in television history. The first 2 seasons of Leave It to Beaver were filmed in black and white, a choice that helped create a nostalgic atmosphere that resonated with audiences. The producers decided against switching to color, believing that the black and white format enhanced the show's charm and authenticity. This decision contributed to its unique identity during a time when many shows were transitioning to color broadcasts. The series, which aired from 1957 to 1963, captured the essence of American family life through the eyes of young Beaver Cleaver and his family, showcasing everyday situations filled with humor and life lessons. Despite concluding its original run in 1963, Leave It to Beaver has enjoyed enduring popularity in reruns. These reruns have introduced the show to new generations, allowing them to appreciate its wholesome humor and relatable characters. Families continue to gather around their screens, enjoying the timeless stories that reflect values of friendship, honesty, and family bonding. The show's legacy remains strong, as it continues to be a beloved part of television history.
Well, now, why is he upset about that? He knew sooner or later the boy'd come for them.
Oh, he had that covered, Miss Cleaver.
After Leave It to Beaver ended, Jerry Mathers wanted to serve his country and tried to enlist in the Marine Corps. However, his fame from the show raised concerns, and he was rejected. Instead of giving up, he joined the Air Force National Guard, allowing him to serve while managing the challenges of being a well-known actor. This decision reflected his desire to contribute and maintain a sense of normalcy despite his celebrity status. On the other hand, Tony Dow, who portrayed Wally Cleaver, faced a different path. After the show wrapped up, he struggled to find acting roles that matched his previous success. This led him to explore new avenues in his career. Eventually, Dow found a fulfilling path as a television director. His transition from acting to directing allowed him to stay connected to the entertainment industry while utilizing his creative talents in a different way. Both Mathers and Dow navigated the complexities of life after Leave It to Beaver, finding their own unique paths in the years that followed.
I'd strike to go those jalopy races. It'd be just my luck if they had a real neat wreck or something.
Barbara Billingsley embraced her association with the June Cleaver role, becoming a beloved figure in American television. Her portrayal of June Cleaver, the quintessential 1950s housewife, was marked by warmth, wisdom, and unwavering support for her family. This character not only defined her career, but also established an idealized version of suburban life during that era. Even after the original series ended, Billingsley continued to reprise her role in various reunion shows and spin-offs, showcasing her commitment to the character and the show's legacy. These appearances allowed fans to reconnect with the Cleaver family, reinforcing the show's relevance in popular culture. The series has maintained its cultural significance through decades of reruns, allowing new generations to experience the charm and simplicity of the Cleaver household. The consistent airing of Leave It to Beaver has kept the themes of family, morality, and community alive, highlighting the values of the 1950s while inviting reflection on how those ideals resonate in today's society. The show's ability to endure through time speaks to its universal appeal and the lasting impact of Billingsley's performance as June Cleaver.
Well,
Behind the scenes of Leave It to Beaver, the charm of the show was often highlighted by the delightful bloopers that occurred during filming. These moments captured the genuine laughter and playful interactions among the young cast members, revealing a side of the show that viewers rarely saw. For instance, there was a memorable scene where Beaver's mischievous behavior went hilariously wrong, prompting unexpected reactions from the actors. Instead of cutting these moments, the producers chose to leave them in, allowing audiences to experience the authentic camaraderie that developed on set. The chemistry between the characters often led to spontaneous outbursts of laughter, making each scene feel more relatable and real. Fans of the show can appreciate how these unedited moments add an extra layer of enjoyment, reminding us that even in a perfect family sitcom, the imperfections can create the most memorable experiences. The legacy of Leave It to Beaver continues to resonate, showing that the heart of the show lies not just in the scripted lines, but also in the joyful mishaps that brought the cast closer together.
Yeah. I'll be home as soon after 4 as I can.
All right, dear. Bye.
Leave It to Beaver, which aired from 1957 to 1963, is often celebrated as a quintessential family sitcom that captures the essence of mid-20th century American life. The series is notable for its high production values, which contribute to the overall charm and appeal that many viewers fondly remember. The show follows the adventures and misadventures of young Theodore Beaver Cleaver and his family, offering a glimpse into the values and challenges of suburban life during that era. However, opinions on the series are mixed. While some viewers appreciate the nostalgic portrayal of childhood and family dynamics, others argue that the show suffers from a decline in quality after its third season. Critics point out that the storytelling began to feel repetitive and stale, indicating that the series struggled to maintain its initial freshness and creativity as it progressed through its six-season run. This decline in narrative innovation has led some to question whether the series truly captures the complexities of youth during that time, or if it merely presents an idealized version of life that does not resonate with modern audiences. Despite these criticisms, there is an undeniable charm to Leave It to Beaver. Many fans cherish the series for its wholesome themes and the innocence it portrays. The interactions between Beaver, his brother Wally, and their parents June and Warb often highlight important life lessons and moral values, which can resonate with audiences even today. This aspect of the show has contributed to its enduring legacy, with many viewers holding on to nostalgic memories of their own childhoods while watching the Cleaver family's experiences. On the other hand, some viewers express skepticism about the show's ability to accurately reflect the realities of youth in the 1950s. They argue that the series presents a sanitized and overly simplistic view of childhood, lacking the complexities and challenges that children face. This perspective raises questions about the show's relevance and authenticity, especially for those who believe that the portrayal of youth should encompass a wider range of experiences and emotions. In conclusion, Leave It to Beaver remains a significant piece of television history, offering a blend of nostalgia and family values that resonates with many. While it may not appeal to everyone, particularly those seeking a more nuanced portrayal of childhood, its production quality and iconic status ensure that it holds a special place in the hearts of many viewers. Whether one appreciates the show for its simplicity or critiques it for its lack of depth, it undeniably reflects a specific time in American culture that continues to spark discussion and debate among audiences today.
No, and he has 8 more days to go. Do you think anyone will?
I don't know.
As we wrap up this heartwarming episode of Leave It to Beaver, you might think the story ends here. But wait, there's more to uncover. What happened to the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Did they continue to shine in Hollywood, or did life take them in unexpected directions? Join us as we delve into the intriguing journeys of those who brought the Cleaver family to life. Discover the surprising twists and turns in their careers, from unexpected roles to personal triumphs and challenges. Learn how they navigated fame, family, and the passage of time, and find out which cast members remained in the public eye and which chose a quieter life away from the spotlight. This bonus segment promises to reveal secrets and stories that will deepen your appreciation for the characters you grew up with. Stay tuned as we explore the lives behind the iconic roles and the legacy they left behind.
After supper, I brought some up my pocket.
Yeah, well, I think you better get it down there before Mrs. Prentice blows her
Jerry Mathers portrayed the iconic character Theodore Beaver Cleaver in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver. His role as the innocent, curious, and sometimes mischievous young boy resonated with audiences, making him a symbol of 1950s Americana. However, after the show ended in 1963, Mathers faced significant challenges. He struggled with the transition from child star to adult actor, often feeling overshadowed by his early fame. In the years that followed, Mathers encountered personal hardships, including a battle with depression and the pressures of maintaining a public persona. He faced financial difficulties and even considered leaving acting altogether. In the 1980s, he returned to television, but the journey was not without its controversies, including a brief marriage that ended in divorce, which added to the scrutiny of his personal life. As of the latest updates, Jerry Mathers remains a beloved figure, occasionally appearing at fan conventions and reflecting on his time as the Beaver. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind childhood fame and the shadows that often accompany it.
Hey, what's the big idea, Larry? It took me 2 whole months to save that money. I was only trying to...
Stanley Fafara played Whitey Whitney on the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver, a character that embodied the innocence and loyalty of childhood friendships. Whitey was often seen as Beaver's sidekick, navigating the ups and downs of young life with a blend of humor and sincerity. After the show ended, Fafara faced significant challenges. His early fame did not translate into a stable adult life. He struggled with personal issues, including addiction, which led to a tumultuous existence far removed from his childhood success. Fafara's life took a darker turn when he was arrested in 1991 for drug-related offenses. This incident marked a significant decline in his public image, overshadowing his earlier work. He also faced financial difficulties, leading to a life of instability. Despite these hardships, Fafara made attempts to reconnect with his past, occasionally appearing at fan conventions. The last known information about Stanley Fafara indicates that he passed away in 2003 at the age of 54, leaving behind a complex legacy marked by both youthful charm and personal struggles.
Well, maybe we'll see you during vacation.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Hey, there's Terry. Let's try to find out what homeroom he's gonna be in.
Edgar Buchanan portrayed Captain Jack in the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver, a role that showcased his ability to blend warmth with authority. Captain Jack was a character who brought a sense of adventure and guidance to the young boys, embodying the spirit of a mentor. Buchanan's performance was marked by a subtle charm that resonated with audiences, making him a memorable part of the series. Buchanan's career spanned several decades, beginning in the 1930s. He was a versatile actor, known for his roles in westerns and comedies. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with alcoholism that led to periods of isolation. Despite these struggles, he managed to maintain a successful acting career. In his later years, Buchanan's health declined, and he faced the realities of aging in Hollywood. He remained active in the industry until his death in 1979. His passing marked the end of an era for a beloved character actor whose contributions to television and film left a lasting impact. The details of his life reveal a complex individual who navigated both the highs of fame and the depths of personal turmoil.
Something you want?
No, I don't want anything.
Stephen Talbot portrayed Gilbert Bates in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver. His character was a loyal friend to Beaver, often finding himself in various childhood misadventures. Talbot's performance brought a relatable charm to the role, capturing the innocence and curiosity of youth. After Leave It to Beaver ended, Talbot's career took a different path. He transitioned into journalism and became a respected documentary filmmaker, focusing on social issues and human rights. However, his life was not without challenges. Talbot faced personal hardships, including the loss of loved ones and struggles with mental health, which he later addressed in interviews. He also encountered controversies related to some of his documentaries, which sparked debates about ethics and journalism. The last known information indicates that Talbot continues to be involved in media, advocating for important causes and sharing his experiences. His journey reflects the complexities of life beyond the screen.
Street told me to get lost.
Beaver, you gotta expect those things. Man,
Barbara Billingsley became an iconic figure as June Cleaver in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver. Her portrayal of the perfect housewife, with her pearls and unwavering support for her family, set a standard for the ideal mother in American culture. However, behind this polished image lay the complexities of her life. After the show ended in 1963, Billingsley faced personal challenges. She endured a painful divorce from her first husband, which left her to raise 2 sons alone. In the 1980s, she faced the tragic loss of her son, which deeply affected her. Despite these hardships, she continued her career, appearing in various television shows and films, including a memorable role in the film Airplane, in 1980, where she famously spoke in Jive. Billingsley also dealt with the pressures of typecasting, as many struggled to see her beyond the June Cleaver persona. In her later years, she embraced her legacy, participating in reunions and interviews that celebrated her role in television history. Barbara Billingsley passed away in 2010, leaving behind a complicated legacy that blended the idealized image of motherhood with the stark realities of her personal struggles.
Do you know what Wally said this morning?
Madge Blake portrayed Mistress Margaret Mondello in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver, bringing warmth and a maternal presence to the show. Her character was a supportive neighbor and friend to the Cleaver family, often offering sage advice and a listening ear. Blake's performance resonated with viewers, marking her as a beloved figure in the series. After Leave It to Beaver ended, Madge Blake continued her acting career, appearing in various television shows and films. However, her life was not without turmoil. Blake faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her son, who died in a car accident in 1961. This event cast a long shadow over her life, leading her to withdraw from the public eye for a time. Despite these challenges, Blake remained active in her craft, taking on roles in series like The Dick Van Dyke Show and The Twilight Zone. Her later years were marked by health issues, including a battle with cancer, which ultimately led to her passing in 1969. Last known information about her legacy shows that she is remembered not only for her acting, but also for her resilience in the face of personal tragedy.
You curse on him? I told you before there's no such thing.
Buddy Joe Hooker portrayed Chester Anderson in the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver, a role that showcased his youthful charm and ability to connect with audiences. Chester was a friend of Beaver, often getting into mischief that resonated with the show's themes of childhood innocence and adventure. Hooker's performance was memorable, yet it was also a defining moment that marked the peak of his early career. After Leave It to Beaver, Buddy Joe Hooker faced significant challenges. His transition from child actor to adult roles was fraught with difficulties. The pressures of fame and the industry's demands led him down a tumultuous path. He struggled with personal issues, including battles with substance abuse, which affected his career trajectory. Hooker became embroiled in scandals that tarnished his image, leading to a decline in acting opportunities. Despite these hardships, he sought to reclaim his life and career, taking on various roles in theater and television, though never reaching the heights of his early success. In his later years, he lived a quieter life, away from the spotlight, focusing on personal recovery and reflection. The last known information suggests he remained out of the public eye, living a life marked by resilience in the face of past struggles.
You better not, 'cause he's a knight and he'll fix you good.
Yeah. Go on.
Hugh Beaumont, best known for his role as Ward Cleaver in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver, embodied the ideal father figure of the era. His portrayal of Ward was marked by a calm demeanor and a sense of authority, often delivering life lessons to his sons with a blend of wisdom and warmth. However, beneath the polished surface of his on-screen persona lay a more complex reality. Beaumont struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with being a beloved television dad. After Leave It to Beaver ended in 1963, Beaumont faced significant challenges. His career dwindled, leading him to take on various roles in television and film, but none matched the iconic status of Ward Cleaver. Personal hardships also loomed large. His marriage to wife was troubled, resulting in a divorce in 1974. Beaumont faced financial difficulties and battled health issues later in life, including heart disease. His final years were spent away from the spotlight until he passed away in 1982. Recent information about his life remains scarce, but his legacy as a symbol of 1950s family values endures. John Hart played the role of a construction worker in the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver. His character, though not central to the show, represented the hard-working American spirit of the time. Hart's portrayal brought a sense of authenticity to the series, reflecting the values of family and community that were prevalent in post-war America. After Leave It to Beaver, Hart's career took a turn. He struggled to find roles that matched the popularity of his early work. The transition from child star to adult actor proved challenging, leading to a decline in his visibility in Hollywood. Hart faced personal hardships as well, including battles with substance abuse, which affected both his career and personal relationships. He was involved in a notable scandal in the 1960s when he was arrested for a DUI, which tarnished his image and made it difficult for him to secure roles. In later years, Hart distanced himself from the entertainment industry, seeking a quieter life away from the spotlight. He became known for his reclusive nature and rarely made public appearances. The last known information about him suggests that he lived a private life, with little known about his activities or health in recent years. His legacy remains tied to his early work, but the shadows of his later struggles linger.
Beaver? It means that Violet Rutherford's in love with you. Cut it out, Whitey. She is not.
Ken Osmond's portrayal of Eddie Haskell in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver became iconic for its blend of charm and mischief. Eddie, the scheming friend of Beaver Cleaver, was known for his polite demeanor masking a cunning personality. Osmond's performance captured the essence of a character that resonated with both children and adults, showcasing the duality of teenage behavior. After the show ended, Osmond faced significant challenges. The transition from child star to adult was fraught with difficulties. He struggled to find roles that matched his early success, leading to a period of obscurity. In the 1970s, he briefly left acting to join the Los Angeles Police Department, where he served as a reserve officer. This shift was not just a career change, it reflected a search for purpose amid personal hardships. Osmond's life was marked by scandals, including a tumultuous marriage, and battles with the pressures of fame. He faced the dark side of celebrity, grappling with the expectations that came from his childhood role. Despite these challenges, he eventually found peace, reconnecting with fans and embracing his legacy. In recent years, he has participated in reunions and interviews, sharing stories from his past. As of the latest updates, he remains a beloved figure, reflecting on his journey with a sense of humor and resilience.
Well, you know how boys are. I have no idea. I never...
Tony Dow portrayed Wally Cleaver in the 1957 series Leave It to Beaver, capturing the essence of the all-American boy. His character was the reliable older brother, often caught between youthful mischief and the expectations of his family. Dow's charm and sincerity made Wally a relatable figure for many viewers. However, after the show ended in 1963, Dow faced significant challenges. He struggled with a transition from child star to adult actor, often finding it difficult to secure roles that matched his early success. In the years that followed, Dow battled personal hardships, including depression and the pressures of fame. He had a tumultuous relationship with the entertainment industry, often feeling typecast and overlooked. In the 1980s, he turned to directing and producing, finding some success in television. Dow also faced health issues, including a battle with cancer, which he publicly shared, raising awareness about the disease. As of now, the last known information indicates that Tony Dow passed away in July 2022. leaving behind a legacy marked by both his iconic role and the struggles he faced throughout his life.
Field power and electric. Low 25, high 25 and 1/4, closed at 20.
Marjorie Reynolds portrayed Mistress Murdoch in the 1957 series Leave It to Beaver, a role that showcased her ability to embody the nurturing, yet firm presence of a mother figure. Her character was often seen guiding the show's young protagonists, providing a sense of stability in their lives. Reynolds' performance was marked by a subtle depth, reflecting the complexities of motherhood during a time when traditional family roles were emphasized. Beyond Leave It to Beaver, Reynolds had a varied career in Hollywood, appearing in films like Holiday Inn and The Man Who Came to Dinner. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director William D. Russell, which ended in divorce. Reynolds struggled with the pressures of fame and the changing landscape of the entertainment industry, leading to periods of financial instability. In her later years, Reynolds became reclusive, stepping away from the public eye. The last known information about her suggests she lived quietly, reflecting on her past in the shadows of Hollywood's golden age. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the often unseen struggles behind the facade of fame.
Now, your mother's not very sold on it to begin with, so no horsing around.
John Hoyt portrayed the character of Clothier in the 1957 series Leave It to Beaver. His role, though brief, left an impression as he brought a unique presence to the show. Hoyt's character was involved in the everyday life of the Cleaver family, showcasing the interactions that highlighted the show's themes of family and community. Beyond this role, John Hoyt had a diverse career in acting, appearing in numerous films and television shows. His performances often leaned towards authority figures, and he had a commanding voice that made him memorable. However, his life was not without its shadows. Hoyt faced personal challenges, including struggles with alcoholism, which impacted his relationships and career. He also dealt with the darker side of fame, including rumors and scandals that surrounded him during his peak years. Despite these hardships, Hoyt continued to work in the industry, taking on various roles until his later years. His last known work was in the 1980s, but details about his final days remain scarce, leaving a sense of mystery around his later life.
Hey, old buddy. Okay if I give it a whirl with Marlene?
Hey, Wally, this is Gus. He likes to dance, okay?
Frank Wilcox portrayed the district court judge in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver, a role that showcased his ability to bring authority and gravitas to the screen. His character often dealt with the moral dilemmas faced by the show's young protagonists, reflecting the legal and ethical challenges of the time. Wilcox's performance added a layer of seriousness to the show, emphasizing the importance of justice and responsibility. Beyond his acting career, Wilcox faced personal hardships that painted a darker picture of his life. He struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, leading to bouts of depression. In the late 1960s, he experienced a significant scandal when he was involved in a controversial legal case that garnered media attention, raising questions about his integrity as an actor and a person. This incident overshadowed his career, leading to fewer roles and a retreat from the public eye. In his later years, Wilcox sought solace in painting, finding a new passion that allowed him to express his emotions. His last known information indicates he lived a quiet life, away from the spotlight, reflecting on his past. The details of his final days remain largely unknown, leaving an air of mystery surrounding his legacy.
No. See, Eddie and I were talking to this guy from State, and he said that Dad's fraternity...
Richard Deacon portrayed Fred Rutherford in the 1957 television series Leave It to Beaver. As the father of Wally's friend Eddie Haskell, Deacon's character was often seen as a stern yet caring figure, embodying the complexities of suburban fatherhood. His performance added depth to the show, highlighting the struggles of parenting in a changing world. After Leave It to Beaver ended, Deacon faced challenges in his personal life. He battled depression, which often overshadowed his career. Despite his talent, he struggled to find substantial roles, leading to a decline in his visibility in Hollywood. In the 1970s, Deacon was involved in a scandal when he was accused of tax evasion, which further complicated his life. His personal hardships included a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, leaving him to navigate the complexities of single life in the public eye. Deacon continued to act sporadically, but his later years were marked by health issues. He passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy that was both celebrated and shattered by his struggles. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his on-screen success, faced significant personal challenges that defined his later life.
Yeah, well, and I thought, if you're finished using it, could I have it back?
Oh, why, of course, Wally.
Veronica Cartwright played Violet Rutherford in the 1957 TV series Leave It to Beaver, a role that showcased her talent at a young age. Violet was a charming yet complex character, often caught in the innocent mischief that defined the show. Cartwright's portrayal resonated with audiences, marking her as a promising young actress in Hollywood. After Leave It to Beaver, Cartwright's career evolved, taking her from child star to adult actress. She starred in notable films like The Birds and Alien, earning acclaim for her ability to convey deep emotion. However, her journey was not without struggles. Cartwright faced the harsh realities of Hollywood, including typecasting and the pressure to maintain her youthful image. Personal hardships included a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Richard Compton, which ended in divorce. She also dealt with the tragic loss of her mother and the challenges of navigating a changing industry. In recent years, Veronica Cartwright has remained active in the entertainment industry, appearing in various television shows and films. She continues to be recognized for her contributions to cinema and television, maintaining a presence at conventions and in interviews. Her story reflects resilience in the face of adversity, a testament to her enduring spirit.
Clobbered.
Well, I bet your dad was plenty sore when he saw that Tell It to Ella column.
He didn't even...
As we wrap up our look at the beloved series Leave It to Beaver, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. The show, which aired from 1957 to 1963, captured the essence of American family life through the eyes of young Theodore Beaver Cleaver and his adventures. The cast, including Barbara Billingsley as the caring June Cleaver and Hugh Beaumont as the wise Ward Cleaver, faced their own challenges after the show ended. Many actors struggled with typecasting, while others found new opportunities in different roles. For those who grew up watching Beaver navigate the ups and downs of childhood, those moments remain vivid memories. Did you watch this show as a child? What stories or lessons do you remember? Perhaps you can recall a specific episode that resonated with you, or a moment that made you laugh or think. We invite you to share your experiences and memories in the comments below. Your stories help keep the spirit of Leave It to Beaver alive for future generations.